Hey guys, it's Vengeant Gaming, and today we're doing something new. So I thought it would be cool to just go on to 2K and simulate all the way until 2050. And this is what you're going to see today. So we're going to start off with MVP. We've got Antoine Cage averaging 35 points a game. And now Samuel Bowens, the roadie, Herman Baldwin, 6th Man of the Year, and Hugh Hughes is Defensive Player of the Year. Ronald Childress is MIP, and then that's the Coach of the Year. So already we've got some great names. Now on the first team, you've got to be kidding me. Lambros Papadopoulos. Lambros Papadopoulos, almost as bad as Antetokounmpo. Hugh Hughes on the second team. And we've got Jeff Clark on the third team. All defensive first team, Mike Stevenson, Jordan Soto, Davor Postnov, 92 overall, and Hugh Hughes again. So, one thing that 2K does is they just make up names, and so sometimes they're really funny. I'm using the Chicago Bulls for no real reason. Everything is pretty automated. So now looking at the league history, first up we have most valuable player. For the past few years it's been Antoine Cage. Steliao Janao had it once, and then Antoine Cage had it 4 times in a row. Art Neal once, and here is someone who's maybe making a GOAT case, Pierre Trichet. Here he wins it 5, 6 times, 7 times, 8, 9, 10, 11 MVPs straight. I don't know anyone else who's done that. So, especially in this era, while I was simulating, I just thought every year Pierre Trichet would get the MVP. Giannis also had it quite a few times, so he might also be in that MVP conversation. Rookie of the Year doesn't really matter. Let's see who it was. Samuel Bowen, you just saw. Hugh Hughes, of course. Oh yeah, and Pierre's brother, Christophe. Okay, Defensive Player of the Year, Hugh Hughes won it. That guy, not gonna try and pronounce that name. Ted Moss. Lothar. Pierre won it once, twice. Spencer Fraser, Pierre 3 times. Pierre again 4, 5. Then there's Giannis. Yeah, he's pretty good at basketball, it turns out. Most improved player, I do not care. Alright, now the past championships. Hawks, Bulls, Raptors, Pelicans, Clips got a ring, Lakers got a ring. Celtics win in 7 games. The Pistons get a ring. Then the Celtics get 2 more. Then the Pierre Trichet Timberwolves repeat. The Spurs, the Nuggets, Daryl Farrell, our favorite player. Pierre Trichet wins 2 more. 4 Finals MVPs. A lot of other teams. Zion and the Jazz win a few, and then it comes back down to real players. League leaders in points per game. Antoine Cage, for the past 6 years, has averaged at least around 35 points. In 1 year, he averaged 40 points. Pierre Trichet in 2042, Ruben Evans, Art Neal, more Trichet, Terry Humphries, Evan Foster, Cody Adrian, more Humphries, Devin Booker, then some more Giannis. Rebounds wasn't that impressive, so now assists per game, Al Perry, Ruben Fisher, Igor, Al, Fred Levins twice, Dexter Ross 3 times in a row, Kirk Carroll 4 times in a row, Brooke Barker twice, Johnny Moss once, Carl Hollins, Christopher Wagner, Franklin Mitchell, and then Lonzo. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. So now the Hall of Famers, Dino Jukic, Ryan Nash, G.O.A.T, Ballester, Alan Wingate, Pierre Trichet, of course, Christopher, whatever, Cody and Daryl Farrell. So 2 sets of brothers, both in the Hall of Fame. Norm Chase, Cody Adrian, Terry Humphreys, Luka Doncic, Zion, Shea, Ben Simmons, John Morant, J.D. Pierce, Brandon Ingram, Bagley, and then a bunch of people. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander got into the Hall of Fame. We'll see if that happens in real life. Wait, why does it say that the retired jersey number is Phil and Jerry? Okay, never mind. Now the NBA records, and Giannis has the record for total points, 41,000. LeBron 40, Devin Booker all ahead of Kareem. Pierre Trichet is in the top 10. But honestly, Zion's there. Honestly, I think Giannis is probably the GOAT. Field goals made, also Giannis, Kareem, LeBron James, Karl Malone. Wilt's in there somewhere. 3-pointers made, D-Book, Trey, Dennis McMillan, Kevin Porter Jr. Pierre Trichet's ahead of Stephen Curry. Free throws made, Karl Malone, Moses Malone, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, James Harden. Points per game over the career, Michael Jordan, Pierre Trichet, and Wilt tied at 30 points per game. So honestly, Pierre Trichet and Giannis are 2 people, Christopher is also there, that are tied for the GOAT. Field goal percentage, Ben Simmons, DeAndre Jordan, Gilmore, Tyson Chandler, and Montrezl Harrell for their career. And then total points for a season is Wilt Chamberlain, and then Pierre Trichet in third after 2 Wilts. Then that's, just a lot of Wilt Chamberlain. Points per game for a season, that's going to be Wilt Chamberlain, Antoine Cage twice, and Pierre Trichet in 5th. Antoine Cage is playing really great, but we just haven't seen enough of his career. Field goal percentage, Wilt Chamberlain, bunch of centers, Tyson Chandler in 2012, okay. Alright, welcome to the 2050 playoffs. First round, we've got the Bulls versus the Sixers. The Bulls are in the 1st seed, and they're going to sweep the Sixers. So now in the 2nd round, we've got Bulls versus Orlando, Toronto, Charlotte, Houston, Minnesota, and San Antonio, Utah. Okay, so we're now going to simulate the 2nd round. Alright, so already Houston up 3-0. San Antonio's up 3-0. The Bulls are up 2-1, it looks like. And it's really just like a higher scoring league now. Like 132 to 124 is barely even like a good game, you know? So we're going to jump into the Bulls Magic game, and the Bulls are just going to blow them out. 25 seconds left. What is that angle? Please get me out of it. Okay. 146 points. And that guy's going to hit one of his 2 free throws. And here we're running the court with this guy. I really don't know who he is. We're trying to blow by him, and we're going to green light the layup. So they're ahead by 18 points. And the losing team has 130. So like I said, just a high-scoring league. And that guy's going to pull a 3, but it's going to bounce off the front of the rim. Now we're trying to run a break. I take a weird shot at the buzzer. And so it's going to be only 18 points that we win by. The Wolves won a game, so it's going to be 3-1. The Jazz also won a game. Toronto swept Charlotte, though. And it's 3-1 in the Bulls. So if the Rockets win this, they are going to advance. And they jump out to an early lead here at the start of the 1st. And then by halftime, it's already 77-64. And now going into the 3rd quarter, it's not even close. And the Minnesota Timberwolves have been eliminated 120-130. Really good showing. 18 rebounds? Jesus. Alright, so now we've got Toronto and Houston in the next round, and it's going to be against San Antonio and Chicago. So now we're going to simulate the third round, and Houston goes up 3-1. The Bulls in Toronto are tied 2-2. Looking at this box score here, no one really produced very much, so we're just going to continue simulating, and it's going to be Rockets-Raptors in the finals, and we're going to a Game 7. So now we're going to simcast Game 7 of the finals. So it's neck and neck early on, and it's tied at 44 with 3 minutes to go. It looks like a pretty low-scoring game. The Rockets are ahead now, ahead by a lot, and it looks like the Rockets are your NBA champions for 2050. A 45-point triple-double for Antoine Cage. This guy is only 31. Another person who's maybe in the GOAT talk, the GOAT conversation. That's his first ring, though. And 3 steals and 2 blocks. Of course, he is going to win Finals MVP. So I'm simulating the next year, and I just see the Rockets casually drop 170 points on them. Antoine Cage has another huge game. He's only a 96 overall also. 4 steals. Simpson and Sims also both dropped 20. The background is the Pacers, but they are both on the Rockets. So, 173 to 168. What is this league on? Oh my god. Derek Caldwell scored some, but then Boyd Paul, 79 overall, just drops 40 points. Oh my god. So Antoine Cage gets his 7th MVP. Daryl Perry with 28 points off the bench. Hugh Hughes is the DPOY. Dusty Hayes is the MIP. And Jess Anderson is the Coach of the Year. So Toronto and San Antonio have the first seeds, and Houston's the 8th seed. And they lose in the first round, so it looks like Antoine Cage is falling off a little bit. Look, it's our friend Antonis Diamantopoulos, of course. So we're going to simulate this Raptors-Sixers game. The Raptors are the favorites to win, and they are winning, but the Sixers are not going away without a fight, and they take the lead late here in the middle of the third quarter. And it looks like that they're going to win, but by quite a few points in the fourth quarter. Almost 30 it looks like. And they win by 29. And sweep the Raptors, who were the first seed and the favorites to win it. San Antonio is also down, and they try to pull off a comeback, but they lose in Game 7. So it looks like the Sixers are going to take Game 1 against the Bulls. They're really pulling off a Cinderella run, a step back. What is that release? Oh my god, he shot that on 1 foot. And look at this, it looks like both 4th seeds are going to meet in the finals, as the Pelicans just need to dust off the Trailblazers, which they will do. Game 1 to the Sixers. They've only lost 3 games this playoffs. So the Pelicans take Game 2, and now they win the next 3, and Gilbert Little and the 4th seeded Pelicans are going to win the NBA. What was that hairline on Gilbert? But anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to end the video. At the end of the 2051 season, Art Neal will retire, so will Lothar Lindemann, of course. Hans is injured, and Jamal Barry Carroll is also going to retire. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, just feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Till then.